Hey everyone, welcome to Thoughts and Treasures. It's Connie. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Welcome. If you are watching this part of the live or replay or whatever you want to call it, if you don't see that little red live button at the top of the screen, you are watching replay. If you do see it, we are live now. Come on in. I'm going to get myself pulled up over here on the computer. And while you guys are hopping on, let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Oh, I just got notification on my computer that I'm live. See, that's how long it takes. I've been talking for 10 minutes already. Hold on a second. I'm just getting this pulled up over here. Pulling it up. Just give me a second. Alright, I think I'm up. I don't know, this is acting strange. If you are popping on, say, hey, let me know that you're here. The camera angle's a little strange, too. Everything's a little strange today. We're just going to go with being it's strange. Hey, computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Computer, volume up. Computer, volume up. I want to make sure I can hear her. Alright. Hey, Linda. Hey, Charlene. Hey, Marla. Hey, Delene. Hello. How are you guys? How is everybody doing tonight? I'm just waiting for people to pop on, notifications. I don't know. You're either getting them or you're not getting them. I still didn't look into the Telegram thing. So we're just going to go with it and thing. Thank you, Linda. If you sprinkler spread, please let me know so that I can put you into the bucket or the end of the month gift away. Hey, Lisa Wakefield, how are you? Thank you so much for sprinkling. So how is everybody doing tonight? How was your Sunday? Mine was a little bit, I don't know, it was okay until about, I don't know, a half hour ago. We have family matters going on, and it doesn't, I don't know, we just gotta keep praying. That's all we gotta keep doing. I don't want to get into it, but we just gotta keep praying. Send the prayers. Just send the prayers. Thank you, Marla. Trying to take life one day at a time. Let's just put it that way. Darlene, stop bragging. If you don't have enough pool for all of us, then that's it. God, I would love to go. I have not gone swimming all year. It's sad. It breaks my heart. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you've had a great Sunday. I wish I could be there in 2 minutes. Thank you, Marla. Yep, we're just taking 1 minute at a time and see what's going on before we start panicking. And you know, life throws curveballs sometimes, so we're gonna see what happens. Hey, Virginia, how are you? She's got a big pool. Is it in ground or above? Thank you, Kathy. For sprinkling. Thank you, Virginia, for sprinkling. Yep, if you let me know. If you sprinkle or spread, let me know so that we can get you into the bucket for the end of the month gift away, which will take place above ground. Ooh. Hey, it don't matter if it's above or below. As long as that water is nice, we're good. Sup, Ralph, sup. I do have the voice thing going, and she is counting down. So once the 10 minutes are up, and she goes off, whoever is at the top of my screen will be entered into the other one, because I stopped doing the scrolls because now the computer, now the phone is a little bit further, just a tad bit further, and I cannot reach it. I'll be like, Anyway. But, yep, throw them GGs. Let's get this going. Water's 87 degrees. Oh, my gosh. Deline, I'm gonna have to let you go now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. But stop bragging. All right, so tonight's project. Oh, before we get started, I have to show you. Ross made me, well, I designed it, but Ross made me the cup, and he got it done today. This is what we made. Hopefully, yeah, I did turn it. Isn't that cool looking? I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And that's my QR code. So if I'm out and about, good advertising. If I'm out and about, I have my cup with me. Bam. Pretty nifty thinking. Hey, Rhonda, I'm doing great. It turned out cute, but wait, here's another one. You ready? Lisa, this is the one I was talking to you about last night. Are you ready for this? All right, this is the other one. This is the first one I've done like this. I think it turned out fairly well. And I don't know what the dog is doing, but both of them have been driving me nuts all day. Okay, ready? It says Fur Mama. And then when you turn, there's actual pictures. Those two are Dudley. And then those two are Sydney. Isn't that cool? Isn't that adorable? And then it says Fur Mama right on the front. So those are my two new cups. I think it's adorable. I like they've been adding the pictures on them. Isn't that sweet? Isn't that cute? Lisa, I told you. I knew you would. But I just thought that was so cute. I like the Fur Mama on the front. And the only reason I didn't add my cat onto this one is because it is dogs and dog bones. I know it says fur. I don't know what those dogs are doing, and right now I don't even care. That's why I didn't add. I was trying to find one that would just say, like, I know, but everything, I can change it. I mean, I could change it, but I just did this one as a trial. So anyway, that's what I did today, but I thought this was pretty nifty, and Ross actually came up with the thing about putting the QR code, and Ross was like, I don't know if that's going to work. That looks awfully, but it does. It pulls it up. So if you're out and about and you have somebody asking about your business, this is a good thing to go, because everybody always has cups with them. No matter where you go these days, everybody's got drinks with them. Yep, you just have to send me pictures. Hey there, Brittany, how are you? Serve me them GGs in it, guys. Let me just tell you, tonight we're going to have a project. I have this in my head, but I'm not sure what I want to do with it. So guess what? We're going to do a little interacting crafting tonight. As you see in front of me, you see bears. You see the trees. Well, this is kind of what I used on that one back in our neck of the woods. I used one big bear and two trees. Well, I got an order for little bears and big bears and all that, and these kind of, I mean, they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. That one. This one kind of had to be glued back together. It could have been used. It was fine. Nothing wrong with it. I told Ross, I said, no, I'm going to use it. And these trees kind of got some little, I don't know. And of course, when I'm selling something, you don't get the mess ups. Okay? So I have two trees, which aren't going to fit on this board. And I wanted some sort of saying, and this is where I was racking my brain last night. Where did I get what? The cups? Lisa, are you asking about the cups? But last night I was sitting there racking my brains because I wanted a saying on this sign that said something like, you know, Mama Bear, Protect the Bear, you know, something like that. But I didn't want to mess with Mama Bear. Where did I get the bears? I cut these bears. Thank you, Sherry, for sprinkling. Yes, these are bears that I cut. So, you know, again, this is a project. If you guys want it and to do it, you know, you can get the pieces from me. You don't have to get the backboards. You can get different sizes, whatever the case is. So, but I was racking my brains last night trying to find out what I could come up with, and I finally decided today, and that's why I said I haven't really even thought about this part except for setting it up. And it's going to say, Mama Bear mode all day, every day. I thought that was kind of cute. Well, thank you, Becky, for sprinkling. We got lots of sprinkles today. So we're going to put that on here too. But now my question is, do I want to keep it plain? Do I just want to do black? Now look, I'm not painting bears to look like real bears. They're either going to a solid color and that's it, or I'm going to Mod Podge them or something. I don't know, but I'm not painting bear faces and all that. We're not, no. Yep, just, if you guys, if you see anything that I'm using and I made it or can get more of, all you have to do is message me and I can let you know either way. Hey Barbara, how are you? So yes, I decided on Mama Bear mode all day, every day. I thought that was kind of cute. I thought it was, you know Mama Bear. Oh, we have Brittany. Oh, computer stop. Computer set timer for,
Timer for how long?
10 minutes.
2 minutes. Starting now.
No, computer stop timer.
2-minute timer canceled.
Computer set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
Brittany, I lost your last name and I don't know how to spell it offhand, so we're just going to put you down. All right. You're number 1, and hers was sprinkled, so let me write her down over here too. I'm sure your name will come up again. Hey Mary, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yep, so remember, I have the timer set. Every 10 minutes it's going to go off. Whoever's name is at the top, that's the comment. When I look up, that's whose name's going to go into the other bucket for the end of the month. So that's pretty much for you guys that are on here. The sprinkles and spreads are, you know, you don't have to be on here to get them. You can sprinkle and spread and then leave. That's fine. You don't have to stay, but I wanted something that would be with us all the entire time. There's the name. A-L-S-P-A-U-G-H. Okay. I got you now. I know, I'm telling you. You ain't listening. So, this is where I come up with the thing. I don't know what I want to do with this board. So, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Let's turn it around and show you. And it's on a 20-inch board by 9. So, it's going to be... I don't know if I want to do just a white background. Maybe use like I was thinking like a cream colored background. I don't know if you can see that or not. A cream color. This is called Champlain. We are not painting everything pink. Vina, are you new to my page? Welcome, welcome. Where are you watching from? If you type in GG or if you see some of the comments that come up, you have to be on a phone or a tablet. But if you see the highlighted image, letters, words, they do different effects on your page, on your screen. So, well, hello there, Sharon. How are you? No, they're just little black bears. So on this page, we throw a lot of GGs, we throw a lot of rads, we throw a lot of you're the best. I was thinking, that's what I was thinking about going for too. Painting a green bottom, and you know, I'm not necessarily like grass blades, but maybe like green at the bottom and blue at the top. I was thinking that, and then painting the bears each black, and then the tree green. I was thinking that. That was a thought in my head. Hey, Angela. So basically, the GGs are just fun for you guys, but gives me comments and interaction. So just go with the flow. Have fun with it. Throw them, throw them. In order to sprinkle, there's a button at the bottom of your screen where it says comments and everything. It's called S-H-A-R-E. We're not allowed to say that word, but that's what it is. So just sprinkle us out there. Brown bears. Of course you would say brown. Black, black, black. Thank you, Lisa. So, what do you guys think? Do you think I should do the blue and the green grass? And I would, like I said, I'm not doing blades. I would probably do more like, you know, kind of like green at the bottom and blue at the top. We are not doing pink. Ralph, can someone please tell him to sit down? Thank you, Sherry. You're the bestest too. You think brown bears? Really? See, well, I got chocolate. I mean, I guess I could do black. All right, we could do brown. We could do black. We can discuss that, but oh my God, stop him. All right, well, first things first is I'm going to paint this white because when we put blue on here, I'm not doing 50 coats of it. Unless, I don't know. I did pull this blue out, and I'm not sure what color it's actually going to be because it's a really light blue and it's chalk paint. And I don't think I've ever used it, so I don't know if it's going to, it says it's called Pool. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a sky blue or if it's going to be, or it's going to be painted all over the table. I'm not sure. They don't make these things easy. Here we go again, trying to get into something. I'm telling you. Hold on. Might have to get a stir stick and stick. I thought the black bears might stick out better, but I do have like, yeah, the color's all at the top. I'm gonna have to get me a Papa-Stickle stick. A Papa-Stickle. Do you know a Papa-Stickle? I just thought the black bears, but I do have like the milk chocolate color. Yeah, let me just tell you, Sydney's hold on a minute. Let me find a popsicle stick. And all of them fell out. Sydney is what do you want to call it? In heat at the moment. So yeah, this might be a good sky color. So you know, if you know, you know when male and female dogs get together. What do you think? I think this will be a nice sky color. I want it to be a light sky. Well, maybe we'll do a little bit of darkerness into it too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm trying not to. I need a big old gallon stir stick to get in here because this is still too little. Since Deline is at the pool, we're gonna use the color Pool. Why not, right? Why not? But this has not been used, so it's been sitting in the closet. But that was my thought. Well, thank you, Lois, for sprinkling. I gotta find my pen. Well, we're gonna see. If it doesn't, then we can always paint over it with a darker color and see what it looks like. If it's too light of a sky, I don't know. I think it's going to look okay, but why not? Let's just try. Let's just give it a try. And I was going to paint it white anyway to begin with because, you know, when you paint with the acrylic paint, this kind of wood, which, speaking of that, needs to be sanded. Excuse me a minute. start getting an electric sander in here. So what'd you guys do today? Anything interesting, fun? No cookouts? No, I don't know, stay out of the heatness? I'm doing this under here so I don't get it into the paint. Alright, I think that is good. Alright. I don't need sawdust in the paint. Get all the dust off it. Alright, let's get this bad boy painted. I'm going to start by painting it all this one color, and we're going to see what it looks like, and then we're going to add some green. And I might not even do it like a dark green, but we might add some, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe add some white into, I don't know, we'll see. We're going to see what this looks like. Well, we'll see. Maybe we could add some white into it for like the cloud effect, but we'll get there. Not bad. This is a pretty good sky color. I like this. I know I'm on the bottom, but that's okay. You went swimming at your grandson's? Ooh, see, another one going swimming. Well, this, I'm telling you, it's pretty hot out there. So this, if you got any day. I got a 20-incher. You didn't feel like doing anything? You know what? I told you my goal for the weekend was to clean this to, Penny Simpson with the word sprinkled. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Penny Simpson. Alright, she's the next one in there. You were in the pool Friday and Saturday? Yeah, I was supposed to get this floor vacuumed, and I'm telling you, that didn't happen. It is still covered with wood pieces from a certain two little dogs. I'm probably going to vacuum as soon as I get off of here. Like I said, it has to be done. And I've been putting it off. That's a really pretty, I don't know if you guys can't see that at all. It's actually, it's a lot darker than what, I mean, it's not, it looks really light in that thing. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you. Sprinkle, sprinkle, spread. Throw them GGs. Let's talk about what you all did this weekend. What'd you have for dinner? What do we have anything good? I had a little French bread pizza because, you know, I'm lazy. I know, it does. In the camera, it does look white. It is not white. I promise you, it is not white. It is blue. But you know what? You're colorblind anyway, so it doesn't matter. Thank you, Barbara, for sprinkling. Can you see blue, Shirley? Because Ralph, I swear, Ralph needs a new phone because he can never see anything but white. I mean, it does look light in the thing. I mean, it's not dark. It's not dark. It's not a dark blue. But I was just thinking, I'm not doing the bright blades of grass for the whatever family. Exactly, and I was thinking that, Lisa. That's my point I was going to make. Very, very good point. It's kind of would be cool if you put the names, like, you know, if you have Mama Bear and 3 kids, we could shrink it down and put Mama on the first one, and then the kids' names on the on the other little bears. There's so many options to this. That would be cute. Of course, you know, when I make things on here, I kind of like to make things generalized unless I'm actually making them for someone. Hey, Mary, how are you? That's exactly right. Thank you, Diane. See, Ralph? It is a very light blue, and I'm going to do the back just a solid blue too, so we're going to probably put another coat on here, but I'm going to get the sides, and then we'll put another coat on. Hi, Lois, how are you? Hello, Grace, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I think you're new to my page. I think it'll make a pretty sky. That's the main purpose. I'm just a little concerned when we put the grass on. You know what? I might throw some white in the top, but we'll see. There's Wild Rose. How are you? Well, no excuse. I only have one good eye too. This one sees absolutely not a thing. So no excuses. No excuses. We don't fall for them things. Hey Gail, how are you? Thank you, Grace, for sprinkling the, what did she say? Spreading the love. Let me click on you because it says I can follow you. I'm following you now. Grace, I clicked on follow. I'm following you now. At least I think I am. We're going to find out. The follow button came back up. But I'm going to check out your page. What is your name, Grace? Is it Grace? Because, you know, I don't assume anything. That doesn't... Just because you have Grace in the name does not mean that's what your name is. I would probably call you that and be like, my name's Tina. Thank you, Shirley. Yeah, you can see blue. You can see blue. I'm definitely going to put another coat on here. We're going to do the sides first, and then we're going to do the back part. Because, you know, everything's got to be painted. See, I did figure out why some crafters get things done quicker because, you know, they don't worry about the back. It is Grace. Okay. Like I said, I don't assume. I mean, Grace can mean a lot of things and, you know, like graceful and all that stuff. And, you know, people put it in their names of their page or something. So, all those signs in the background look like you're going. Yeah. There are a couple back here that are waiting for them to be picked up. They're already found homes. But some of them, yeah, I was thinking about that, having another live sale so I can clean out and start again because, you know, which jigger? What's coming? Fall's coming. Thank you, Beverly. Welcome, welcome for sprinkling. And, you know, fall's coming and we need to start clearing out for, this is a very large board. See that? For our new fall line that's going to be coming out. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that sound like a store, you know, for the fall line to be coming out? We need to get the spring line out of here so that the summer and spring, because I do have some spring stuff still too, needs to be liquidated so that we can, I'm just being stupid. I am making a sign, a mama bear sign. It's going to have one mama bear and two little baby bears. And it's going to have, of course, because you know I always add some kind of Cricut or Glowforge thing, and this has got both. It's got this, the decal, I thought I got paint on me. The decal is going to say Mama Bear mode all day, every day. I thought that was kind of cute. I had to struggle to come up with that because I honestly, I wasn't sure what I wanted to put on it. I didn't want to just mess with Mama Bear. You see that a lot. I'm like, no, I don't want it to be. I want it to be something like, you know, protective mode. Kind of, you know, that's what I was looking for. So I was like, we could do Mama Bear mode. That would work. So I thought that was kind of cute. But like Lisa was saying, and that was kind of my idea too, but when I do a project on here, I kind of like make it generalized, and like unless I'm making it for somebody. But this would be a cute sign to put, you know, Mama on the bear, on the big bear, and then if you have 5 kids, you'd have to just rearrange it and make a bigger board, or I'd have to make them smaller for you, whatever the case is. And then you could put your children's names on each one of them. I think that would be stinking cute. And it'd be a great Christmas present for somebody. I'm just saying, you know, you gotta think these days for presents. But that would be so cute. And again, you could do the background any color. You could just paint it white. You could buffalo check it, because that was the other thing I was thinking about doing. But then I was like, nah, the black on black, nah, that might not work. So that's why I was like, well, we're gonna do it this way. Hey there, Jude. How are you? You could, that's right, you could do, and I didn't see who said that, but you could do Grandma Bear, and you could also say Grandma Bear mode instead of Mama Bear. Like I said, if you don't have a Cricut, and these are things that I can make for you, and I can customize them, it could just be a kit, and then you would just put it together and do it yourself. You could do it with or without the boards. You could have your own board and say, I already got a board at home, I just want the bears, but I need them to fit on a 10-inch board and not a 20-inch board. We would just have to make the board smaller. I mean, the bear smaller. So it's all kinds of fun stuff. These just happen to be what I'm using because I was cutting these out for something. We have Deline. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Alright, we got Deline, the next one. And Deline had a GG if you want. I forgot to read the comment. So let's get this one dried. I do like that blue. I might have had a little white into the top, just once we put the green on. Hey there, Peggy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. If you are new to my page, hashtag new and let me know where you're watching from. Because I love to know where you guys are watching from, and if you're new and if you're not following, I always say smash me in the face. Don't break your phone though. And there's 3 little dots will come up and you can automatically follow. Kind of fun just to hit me. Just to hit me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, Tracy, how are you? But if you are new to my page, welcome. I'm Connie. I'm from Maryland. This is Thoughts to Treasures. And I'm the one half of Thoughts to Treasures. The other half is always behind the scenes. He doesn't like to make an appearance, but he will, however, once I reach 5,000. Him and Ralph and my friend James will be doing crafts. So that's how we're going to celebrate 5,000 here on Thoughts to Treasures. So you guys got to get me there. We got to get there. I'm only at like 1,300, so I still got a little ways to go. But hey, you never know. Tomorrow morning I could wake up, I could be at 3,000. It's just the way the internet goes. You're Tracy, and you're new from North Carolina. When? But you live in South Carolina. Ah. But I do a lot of farmhousey, rusticy kind of. There's not a lot of bling going on this page. Every once in a while you might see something blingy, but Don't hold your breath too long on it though, because I don't know. Come on, paint dry. You know, I would probably be here for probably about 10 hours. You're new too? But you'll only be around for 30 days. Oh, wait a minute. It's not 30 days. You don't have 30 days yet. You have less than 30, don't you? And technically, you are new. Oh, Tracy, you're the bestest friend ever, too. Put this over here so I don't get paint all over my pen. This is my awesome Dollar Tree pen. They come in a 3-pack. I don't know if you guys have ever used them, but they are really nice. You're from Florida and watching from Texas. Woo, there you go. Are you vacationing there? Are you staying there? What's going on? Why are you in Texas? Because it's just as hot there. I was going to say, you're less than... Thank you, Lois. You're less than 30 days. But see, now you have a backup page that will... You always need a backup page. Always, always, always. I don't know. These days, you probably need about 3 or 4 because, I don't know, the minute you say one word wrong, bam, you're in FB prison. I don't get it. I really don't. Just be mindful of the words you use. I mean, we don't talk about anything mean and horrible on here, but good Lord, any words you use, you have the chance of. I've had 2 people so far on here, just jokingly, talking about, and boom, 24 hours. 24 hours. I always joke, and I say, well, I mean, I'm serious when I say it. I said we're all going to have to come up with a new language. Just so that we can get around things. Like, instead of saying G-U-N, it'd be I don't know, a stick machine. I don't know, something silly, like, you know what I mean? That it's going to make no sense, or we'll have to come up with a different word, like Star Trek language, Use punctuation. Well, wait a minute, really? If you use punctuation, it's different? Well, I mean, you can say G-U-N, like type it out, if you say G space U space N. But what we're going to do, every single word is going to be spaces in between? That's just going to be silly. You can't say the word B-I-T-C-H, joking around. And I mean, I get it. It can be bullying if you're... But, I mean... I have friends that, we joke around all the time and call each other that. And my friend got a notice come up. This was in the beginning. Okay, alright. I need to know. But then again, I don't know. Can you get in trouble on a chat, too? Just saying, I don't know. But she got it. This before they were locking you up right away. She got she called me that on Facebook, on a Facebook page, because cuss words have to be. Oh, Lisa, you're not kidding. Everything. I mean, there's G-U-N. You can't say C-U-T either, apparently. I have no idea, but. That's why I said nowadays you don't know what you can and cannot say. It's redonkulous. But yeah, she got a notice that came up on her screen that said, this is considered bullying. Please remove this word, or actions will be taken. She goes back and she said to me, she goes, well, this came up. She goes, just to let you know, I'm not taking it down. I said, just to let you know, I don't care. I'm like, that was just ridiculous. Redonkulous. Oh my gosh, I got paint all over this bottle. Why don't you all tell me that? No wonder my lids never shut. They shut, they just don't come, they don't open up. Alright, let's get this dried. Wonderful time. Don't you see those commercials? Thank you, Lisa. I'll get right on that. There's a lag here. I'm sorry. The commercials that come out, I don't even know if they play it anymore. I don't ever see TV. But whoever watches commercials. It's just eye-watering again. The most wonderful time of year when the kids go back to school. Don't they start playing them with the school supplies coming out? Too many people are exact. Look, this is what I said. You have to be a little bit thicker skinned, especially with the internet nowadays. But when people are doing lives and things like what I'm doing, people can come at you harsh too. It takes a lot to offend me. No one's offended me yet, but I don't take things personally. But if I ever say anything that is wrong, or maybe you took the wrong way, just tell me. I mean, talk to me and say, did you mean it that way? Because 99.9% of the time, unless you screaming and yelling at me, I am not that type of person. So I said, people need to be a little bit more with thicker skin, because everything is offensive. You can't say the number 2 because, you know, you probably called me poopy or something. I don't know. It's everything's taken wrong. But that's another case for another, I don't know, days of our lives on Facebook, right? Come on, Pete. Yeah. I'm only doing one coat on the back, but I want to go back and put another coat on the front. And it kind of got splotchy, and I don't like it splotchy. Oh, we have Delene again. Computer, stop. Delene, you're in twice for tonight. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
See, you just, the luck of the draw. Whoever comes up on the screen. And she had it again with Gigi. Let's just keep going. Let me just get this over here. Well, maybe if I don't, let me just dry it some more, because it kind of gives it the effect of the sky. Let's just get this dried a little bit more. And then if I run some white through it, it'll probably look really, really nice. It is still wet out there. Instead of tainted love, it's tainted eggs. I would start singing that for you, but you'd all leave. Alright, let's get that. Let's put this here, because we're done with that. That is actually, I do like this color. This is a really pretty color. This is a perfect sky color. You guys can see that now. You can't, but you can. Thank you, Penny. I gotcha. Oh, that's what, exactly. Yep, you're right, you're right, you're right. All right, green. Do I want to use like a real green? And let's see what it looks like. This is green. This is called Christmas green, but it's green. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna brush it around on the bottom. Like I said, I'm not making blades of grass. I'm just gonna give it the green on the bottom. You think a light green? You think a light green? You know, I have a green like that. I don't know about that. Maybe I'll lighten this one up some. Hold on. Let's do that. Let's get a popsicle stick and let's make some white and green. I don't know. We're gonna see how this works. Hello, Danita. How are you? Let's just make a concoction and see if we can come up with a little not so bright green. I think that might work. Can you see that? But you know, I always hate mixing colors because I never make enough of it. Or I think I don't. Thank you for sprinkling, Danita. Wonderful time. Alright, let's get a brush. Let's get a brush that... You sprinkled. Oh, hey, Rebecca. I got you. Alright, so we're just going to go across the bottom here. Willy-nilly, nothing, you know... Let me move this stuff out of the way, so... Nothing... I don't know, I might go, I don't know, we're going to see. I kind of just want a background to be different color. We're not going for necessarily grass and sky, but we're kind of just giving it the illusion of grass and sky. Oh, well, thank you, Ju, for sprinkling me. And then do the tree. That's a good idea. That way it doesn't combine. I actually even have a darker green that we could use for that. Now this says real green, but it's darker than the Christmas green. I don't have much of it, but I don't need much. It's only one tree. You go, Diane. You go. You go, girl. All right, you ready? We're just going to go across the bottom. Like I said, it's just willy-nilly. We're not doing anything special. I just want to get... He says, because it's going to look just like that. Nothing... No perfectness to it, but no... Make sense? Does that make sense? No, it makes sense. I try not to make sense. But I think that's pretty high. I don't want to go too high, because I don't want it to be in the thing, so... Yeah, I think that'd probably be good. I mean, I want the bears low enough to be in there, but I don't want them down at the bottom of the board. That makes sense. We're going to dry it and we're going to try. Yeah, I didn't want a straight line. That's why I said I didn't, but I'm not making why do I keep saying braids? Blades of grass. I think it looks perfect with this blue. And I am going to put some white maybe up in the sky. Kind of like, not really bright, but a bit. Thank you, Lisa. Get this going. Alright, let's put our bears on just so I can make sure that they're... Yeah, I think this is probably a good thing. Yeah, I think that's a perfect height. Because the saying's going to go up here. You know what? I don't even think... Yeah, I don't know. I might put a little white in there. Where is it? Hold It needs, maybe it needs like a little bit of cloudage going on. I don't know, but not really cloud. Right, let's put this away first so I can paint the green. Hold on. Let's put this to the side so I can paint this dark green. Alright, we're done with that. We're going to hang this upside down for a minute. Because bears are adorable, aren't they? Look at them. Now, see this little guy? He's 5 inches, so he's a big bear. So that's why I said when I messed it up, I couldn't, I mean, I guess, personally, and then Ross is always, I feel bad and I feel guilty if there's like something wrong with it. Even though it's the back side, Ross glued it back together, and he's like, you can, why? What's wrong with that? I'm like, it's messed up. He's like, no one's even gonna know. And honestly, I know, so I would never sell this to somebody. But I said, just leave it. I said, I'll use it. I'll make something with it. He's like, what are you gonna do? Just throw it away? I said, no. I said, don't throw it. I said, I'll do something. I'll make a sign with it. So then I cut the 2 little bears out because I already had the trees that were messed up. Like I said, they got tiny little holes in them. I don't know what happened here, but once you paint them, you'll never see the... I said, we're good. See, that's why I said, I'm more, it's more me. It's like if I'm going to sell something to somebody, I want it to be perfect. Even though you probably wouldn't even know it's there, and it is on the back side. Ross is like, you're being too picky. Alright, let's get some of this green out. I won't do much, so, but this is going to be another color that's going to be empty. No, it's not. He glued it back on, so it's not even there's a chip there. It's just me. I know I'm weird, okay? It's not new. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not a new thing. It's the same thing it's been. All right, let's see. If we need to make this darker, we can maybe try for, I don't know if I have a darker color green. That's okay, but I think this will work. But I think the bears are stinking cute. And like I said, this sign would be perfect. Perfect for a mom for, I mean, it would be cute for Mother's Day too if you knew somebody. But grandmas, in the sign, and I can do, the decal can be different. It can say Grandma Bear instead of Mama Bear. Always things can be changed, just remember that. So who's looking forward to this week coming up? Anybody? Anybody? Do I have anyone that's like, oh well, let's go. We have Elkton Mom's Crafts with You're the Best. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
7:24:22. And now here's a fun thing maybe you guys didn't know. You're getting ready for bed. Bed? Girl. What is wrong with you? No, I'm just kidding, Lisa. Tomorrow, you know, is July 25th, and you know Christmas in July, right? Well, Vicki Clark is putting on an all day, and when I say all day, I'm talking all day. I think 2 slots from 2 o'clock in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning. This is starting at 4 a.m. Your birthday's this week? Well, happy early birthday. So tomorrow, starting at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, she's going to have Christmas in July. So we are going to do, everybody's going to be doing Christmas crafts tomorrow from 4 a.m. until, like I said, I think it's going on until 2 because I think till 1, which means it'll end at 2. 2 and 3 are not filled, but that does not mean she was trying to do 24 hours. So if you're on here and you want to fill in a 2 or 3 spot and you have a page, let me know so I can send you over to Vicki. if you're interested in coming on hosting and hosting on an not hosting, but being in an event, up at 5:30 a.m. There you go. See, that's too early. I personally will be on tomorrow. I think I'm on at 9 o'clock. So, you know, you always can, but you can join her page also, which is Victoria Clark's Crafting Group. It's a public group, and all of the awesome crafters will be shared over there, or put over there, because I just said the S word, and you can watch them from there. But it's cool because it's going to be all Christmas stuff. It's going to be, and honestly, I have not participated in any Christmas events this July. I don't know. I'm really not into the Christmas in July thing, so this will be the first one. I'm like, I said, oh, that's tomorrow. I'm like, I better come up with a project here. Well, Vicky will be on. Vicky's the first one, and she will be on at 4 a.m. God bless her soul. I don't know. What am I gonna make? I have no clue yet, Diane. I just said to Ross today, I'm like, oh, the 25th is tomorrow? He's like, yeah, why? I said, I have to do a Christmas something. And Vicky had sent out a thing that said, you know, be Christmassy, be this, you know, dress in a Christmas thing. And I said, you do realize all my Christmas stuff is packed away, right? You do realize that all my Christmas shirts are long sleeve or sweatshirts. I am not sitting here with a sweatshirt on. She goes, me neither. But I might see if Ross has a shirt. I might throw that on. I don't know, because he wears t-shirts. He doesn't ever wear any long sleeves, so he might have something. I might see. You bought your first Christmas gift last week. Oh, it's too early to think about Christmas. I just can't. As I said, I'm really not all into the whole Christmas in July thing. I don't know. It doesn't do much for me. I mean, I love Christmas, you know, crafts and things, but I don't know, just Christmas in July. I don't know. That's what Jude said. Jude said, I'm sure you could come up with a shirt. I don't even have the energy. Look, I don't even have the energy to vacuum this floor. But I also have, maybe I should, hey, there's an idea. I'll just make a shirt as my project. For your son. Oh, so you found, okay, gotcha. That's cool. I don't know either. I mean, I guess because it's 6 months to August, September, October, November. See, it's not even. It's not even. Why shouldn't it be June? You know, Christmas in June, because that's 6 months before Christmas. July, August, September, October, November, December. See, so why that doesn't make sense. You made a shirt today for. Oh, cool. But not for Christmas. Shouldn't it be Christmas in June? That way it would mark 6 months before Christmas. All right, we need to know what's up with why does it have to be June or July? Because I was thinking it was 6 months, but it's not. It's only 5 months to Christmas. I could make a t-shirt, but then I would kind of like, I've just sit here and talk to you for an hour. I don't know yet. I said I'm just going to wear a red t-shirt or a green t-shirt. There you go. But even marking like 6 months to Christmas, it should be Christmas in June. Dorinda absolutely surely does. Dorinda needs to start going live. She can come on at 2 in the morning and fill a spot in, or 2 in the morning. I don't know if Vicky had got the last 2 spots filled or not, but it'll be 22 hours of Christmas. She's got every other spot filled. I'm like, whoa, girl, you go. I'm just sanding this down smooth. Lois, can you send me a message and I will send it to you? Like I said, if you don't want them this large, I can shrink them down. They don't have to be this big. It just depends on what you want to put them on. If you want the whole kit and caboodle, it's a different price compared to the thing. But yeah, just send me a message. You can, I probably comes up on here, like right there. Well, I don't know if it's on your screen. It's on the computer. It says send message. I'm going to give this one more coat. Because it kind of took it off a little bit. But yeah, you can just send me a message and say, you know, how much are the bears? Blah, blah, blah. And I can give you a price. And if you want the 5-inch bear, just say 5-inch bear like you had on the you know, on this thing. On the live. Whatever this thing's called. It's the easiest because then if you say, oh, I won't remember, it's easier to have it in the message and blah, blah, blah. All that good stuff. That way it's easier for me to track because otherwise I'll forget to. And you'll be like, well, I was waiting for you to message me. And I'm like, I don't remember who messaged to. So it's much easier for you to do it and then I can respond to you. Yeah, but I think it would be cute to have kids' names on it behind them. Big old mama bear. You could do the whole family if you wanted to do daddy bear and mama bear and the kids. You just have to either shrink the bears down, put it on a different size board, or get a longer board. Now, they only got, you probably could do other boards sizes. But this was the longest board I had in here, so we went with 20-inch. Papa Bear, Mama Bear. Yeah, I said Daddy Bear, didn't I? I said it should be Papa Bear, right? Here goes my eye leaking again. It's alright. Grandpa Bear, yep, you could do Grandpa Bear and Grandma Bear, or Papa Bear, or like I said, I think the saying on top is going to be really cute. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Let me clean this up so I don't put green on the back of my sign. You know, it seems like it's dry on here, but the minute we have Rhonda Walsh with GG. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
Rhonda Walsh. Alright, here we go. There is. I personally use, Jody, this is going to you. I'm sorry. I read your comment and didn't say who I was talking to. Glowforge has its own design space. That's where you bring it into. It's like Design Space, but you cannot edit and do all that stuff in there. You can, but you have to pay for it. And I personally do not think that the price that the Glowforge wants for their design space is worth it because you can't do hardly anything. So it's best to just bring your images in, which you can use for free. The design space you can use for free as long as you don't do any of their special effects. And I personally use Silhouette Studio. I don't own a Cameo. You do not have to own a Cameo to use business. You do not have to own a Cameo to use Silhouette Studio. They do charge you for it. You do have to buy it. And once you buy it, you can use it and do anything you want with it. Whereas Design Space, you have to have a Cricut in order to use. If that makes any sense. Alright, we're going to paint our bears, but I want to put them on here, so I want you to see what it looks like first. Let me get the back. I'm just getting this paint, so like, you know, it's got ickies. I don't like that. I like smooth paint. Alright, so here's our little tree. Perfect. Perfect color. Can you see that? Ooh. It's a big difference in the green, so that's perfect. So there's going to be our bear. And then we're going to have the two little baby bears. So now. Alright guys, you ready? Black or brown? Oh, and the tree fell off. Timber! Timber! I missed somebody's comment. It went by. It was a long one. Black or brown? Jody says brown. Diane says brown. I think it's gonna look really cute once it has the thingy up here. Everybody's saying brown. I'm seeing lots of brown. Mama brown and Cubs black. Black, brown. I'm seeing a lot of browns. See, because I'm gonna put this right here on this side. It's not gonna be centered because Mama Bear is gonna be more over here. If you guys can see that. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of browns. Alright, hold on. Let me stand up here and get a brown. We're using chocolate bar. Chocolate bar. Alright, so let's tell you, this is kind of a cute idea. My vision, my mind. You guys are thinking, I think y'all are starting to like, either you guys are rubbing off on me or I'm rubbing off on you. I'm not sure which one. We're gonna do chocolate brown. No, chocolate bar. Cause I see now everybody's saying black, but I'm gonna go with brown. We're gonna go. I think a lot of people are saying brown. Brown. But we'll try one and see what it looks like, and then we can decide if we're gonna paint it black. I mean, I really don't think it matters. It's gonna be dark, but we're gonna try it. Let's go. Let's try. Let's try it and see. Let's paint a cub, since he's littler. You do you, boo. You do you. Zoom. I don't like to do a lot of browns and tans because, well, I mean, this is a pretty brown. This is kind of a cool brown, but when you start using them tans I don't know, I haven't found a tan that's really pretty. And they all look like mud. Does that make sense? I don't know. Like when I was doing the sand on the beaches, what color do I have here for that? I have it set aside just so I don't lose it. But it's called light mocha, but when you put it on, it still kind of looks like, I don't know, doesn't look like what's in the bottle, that's for sure. I know. Shh, don't wake the bear. That's kind of cute. And you know what, I like to open my mind to different colors too because, you know, I always stick with black, white. Oh, did you? Cool. Yeah, we're having Cricut group on on Thursday. I was going to say on Saturday. No, on Thursday. So remember, I'm going to post in there tomorrow and see what everybody's interested in doing. If not, I don't know about you if you got the new updates, but Cricut updated once again. Yeah, I do like that. Look, it looks almost black. Look at that. I think that's going to look cute. Let's try it because I don't want to put anything wet on my board. Oh, Jody, you're the bestest too. I might put another coat on him, but this kind of gives us an idea. At 8 p.m., yep. Yipperoos. I mean, it's a very dark brown. That's why I said it. If you guys said like, yeah, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a tan bear, but they're not out there. Yeah, I think that kind of looks cute because it almost looks black. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish him up. Yep. We're gonna put another coat on him because he's missing some. He's got some open spots. Yeah, this is like candy bar brown. What did I call it? Chocolate bar? Wasn't that what it was? Chocolate bar. Candy bar brown. What you gonna call it? Candy bar brown? That sounds better. I like candy bar brown better. There's another one over here. It's called melted chocolate. I think that one's a little lighter, but yeah. So Cricut updated again, and I don't know if I should have to open up this one down here. Maybe I don't know if it updated down here or not. You would think that all of your design, if it's under you, no, it's not how it updates. It updates on the computers. Like if you open it up on this computer down here, I guarantee it probably didn't update yet because I didn't touch it yet. So maybe I should play with that tonight to make sure maybe it'll update so I can show everybody the new things. All right, let's put that one aside. Wonderful time. I just want to start singing Christmas songs. Hey, do you think we could get in trouble if we sing Christmas songs? Are they copyrighted? You don't like the updates? Oh, everything changes and we all have to get used to it. Once you get used to it, everything's fine. Cricut does seem, and I have no ins with Cricut, so I don't know, but they do seem to be stepping up their game. Like I said, I use Silhouette Studio, whatever it's called, and they have, and I'm learning that too. That's like it's like somebody who crochets and somebody who knits and then tries to start knitting. It's like you have the crochet concept in your mind, but then when you try to do like a knit, it's kind of like you gotta rethink things. So when I was doing Design Space, which I've used for many, many years, but then when I went to the Glowforge, we have Sue Rodriguez with GG. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes. I lost my pen.
10 minutes, starting now.
22. All right. I like this way better because then, you guys being here with me the entire time and commenting and everything get credit, not just, oh, we're at 20. All right, that's where we're stuck, I like this way better. It gives you guys more chances to, for thanking you for being here, so you get more chances into the bucket. The bucket. Oh, you're the best too. So, but anyway, like getting back to the Cricut and Design Space and Business Studio, Silhouette Studio has more features, but Cricut's getting them. Like the offset feature, you couldn't use that on design space like you can now, like you did before. You could only use it for words, but they had to be words that you made in there. Now you can bring in objects and things and offset them, which Business Studio you could always do. Well, I don't know if always, but since I've been using it, you could always do. I was like, hey. Now the thing with Silhouette Studio is you can export. So if you make something in Silhouette Studio, I keep calling it Business Studio. Silhouette Studio, if you make something, you can actually save that design to your computer as an SVG, and then you can import it into Cricut Space and Cricut Design Space. So that's kind of a neat thing. Or as I do into my Glowforge. So that works nicely. I wish Design Space would do that. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. Can I hook up a Glowforge to my Silhouette portrait? You can't hook it up. You can use Business Studio or Silhouette Studio, whatever it's called. You can use the program. I keep saying the wrong thing. Whatever it's called. But you cannot hook the Glowforge up to your machine. No. You can use your programming to make your design. Then you take your design and you have to import it into your Glowforge design space. And I know it sounds confusing, but like I said, with the Glowforge, their design space that they have, their software, you have to pay monthly for to use. The only thing that's free is if you import an SVG to cut. That's free. But if you bring an SVG in and you want to, flip it, you can enlarge it, you can make it smaller, that's free. But if you want to flip it, there's really nothing that really you can do. That's why I said I don't understand why people are paying for it, because there's not a whole lot of, thank you, Michelle. There's not a whole lot you can do on I'm hoping that they'll come up with more, but for the price that they're, and I don't even know how much it is offhand, but even if it was $10 a month, it's ridiculous because you can't do anything. So, when I got my Glowforge, I was doing research and everything, and the one lady that I was watching, she suggested, and this is what she did, because she already had a Cameo, I guess. I don't know. It was one of them cutting machines. Silhouette. Whatever it is. She already had that, so she knew about it. She goes, she just uses the studio thing to make all her projects and resize them, and then she just saves them to her computer and then uploads them to Glowforge, and then Glowforge cuts them. I did not. But Tracy, I always see yours anyway. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. I do see it. I see you now, but you always come up on my thing. The only reason I ask you guys to to tell me when you sprinkle, I can't multitask today. The only reason I ask you is because sometimes when you sprinkle, it doesn't show me at the end of the night, unless either I'm friends with you or you sprinkle to a public group or page. Does that make sense? So, that's why I said, Tracy, since I know you're on my friends list, I know you, yours always comes up. So you're automatically always in every time. But it's cool. Tell me you sprinkle. I like to hear it. Giving this another coat because I want him a nice dark brown. I want him a nice milk chocolatey brown. Candy bar brown. Cheeseburgers on the grill. I had a French bread pizza. I don't know. I shouldn't be eating all that stuff, but I'm going to tell you, I do not like cooking, and neither does Ross anymore. I made my little cheese, and I had to get a chunk of lunch meat and just cut it up to cubes. What do you call them? charcuterie board things. You know how you get the little pieces on there? I just put them in a bowl. And I just munch on them. Better than munching on chips and things, but... Alright. They're good. I think that's good. That'll work. Let's get them dried. Let's get this cleaned up first. Aw, you sprinkled even to me? I only sprinkled to my page. Don't want to violate. Yep, you're good. You're good, Rhonda. That's fine. It doesn't matter where you sprinkle to. You can sprinkle to wherever you feel comfortable doing. There are some pages that don't allow it, some groups that don't allow it. And yes, you can get violated for it, so no, definitely don't. But then there's other groups that people are a part of that, you know, allow for things like that. Like even like some creators, like my page, you can sprinkle to. So if you're watching other crafters and you're not part of my group page, not my Thoughts of Treasures page, my group page, which is called Karen and Connie's Crafty Friends, you're more than welcome to sprinkle anybody in there. It's fine. I do monitor it. You know, you don't have to be approved to put anything in there right now. But yeah, if you guys aren't a part of that group, go over and just pick it up. You can put in your crafts. So if you have a craft page, or you just want to show your crafts off, or, you know, I mean, I'm not saying do selling, but if somebody wants to contact you, you know, don't go in there advertising going, I have free this, or I, you know, no, it's not for that. It's just to advertise, you know, show your page off, your work off. If somebody contacts you, that's a different story. Make a sale then. Go for it. You do you, boo. But, you know, I don't want people going in there going, you know, I have this for sale, or it's not a sale page. It's a craft page. Just be mindful of that. But yeah, it's called Karen and Connie's Crafty Friends. And it's a public group. You can just go over and join. And like I said, you can just post in there. You can sprinkle if you're watching other crafters. And again, that's a public page. Some crafters only want you to sprinkle to public pages. I'm not sure. I don't understand that in my opinion. But I have heard some of them say that. It only counts if you sprinkle to a public page. I think that's silly. But again, my computer just froze. Oh, there it is. But if you need to, and that's one of them, you can go to my page and you can join and you can sprinkle them there. I'm still building that page up. There's about, I don't know, 200-300 people in there. Alright, let's get this bad boy put together and see what we like. Alright. Oh, I'm going to close this before we get paint everywhere. Oh, he's going to be cute. Oh, look at that. What do you guys say? Isn't that cute? And it's going to look even cuter when it has a saying on it. I'm going to put the tree up a little bit higher. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Hem down some. And then this should fit in there nicely. Right here is where we're going to put it. But I'm going to glue them down. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space. Plenty of space. Alright, so let's get... we have Ida. Ida, I'm not pronouncing your last name. Computer, stop. Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
8 hours and 30 minutes.
No.
Starting now.
Computer, stop. Computer, stop all timers.
Canceling all your timers.
Computer, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
Baraka. Baraka? I think it might be, but I might have butchered it. Alright. Let's get this wood glue. Let's get this wood glue. We're going to put these pieces on here. I was going to use some hot glue, but then I was like, nah, we're just going to do wood glue. I really like the super glue wood glue from the Dollar Tree. squish that. And if it squishes out from underneath, don't worry about it. It will dry clear. Or not noticeable, rather, I say. I did. Woohoo! I am good. Usually I butcher names. I'm not gonna. It could have Smith, and I'd probably say it wrong. Ooh, cool! I said it right. Woo woo. Woo woo. There. Let's put this one on. Get them straight where I want them. And then we're going to put our decal on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think tonight what to do for a Christmas project. I'm going to go be a little bit lower. Because you know Mama stands taller. Dog's under here sound asleep. If you hear snoring, it's her. It is her. But like I said, this, and again, I know Diane said it, but it'd be really cute with names on them. I mean, you could even put, even though it says Mama Bear at the top, you could still put Mama on here, and then Baby Bear. Oops, that moved. Alright. Now. Alright. Put this to the side just for a second. I was watching Crafter, I can't remember who it was, and they used Rebecca Wayne instead of Rebecca. And you know what? I'm telling you, sometimes it's okay. I liked, and I know, I can't remember who did it, but Elkton Mom's Crafts, Dorinda's page. She was on someone I was watching, and they were like, Elk to Mom. I'm like, it's Elkton, and I even tried to tell them it's Elkton Mom, and they were going Elk to Mom. And again, I mean, if you don't know Elkton, which a lot of people don't know is a city, or a town, or whatever, I guess it's a city. Not really, whatever you want to call it. If you don't know that, then you're gonna look. It says Elk to Mom, and it's like, what does Elk to Mom mean? But Elkton Mom's Crafts is her name page, so it's kind of funny. It's interesting. Haha, funny. All right, so let's get a piece of this so we can put it on our transfer. Give that a few seconds to dry. Let's see if this is going to fit on here. It should. Oh yeah. So does anybody have, what kind of plans you got for the week? Anything interesting happening? I said I'm planning this week day by day, because minute by minute, because I'm not sure what's going on with my family member, and we're going to send prayers for him, continue prayers for him, and I'm doing that the wrong way. Only work. I don't understand how that goes, but okay. I was making it looser, and I think it got tighter. I mean, trying to make it tighter and got looser. Work, and more work. Who told us that we had to grow up? Seriously. It's supposed to rain here pretty much all week. At least last time I checked, that's what it said. And I know something's coming because my shoulder's been bothering me. Ross woke up the other day with a stiff neck, and he says he's feeling a little bit better, but he's still, very stiff. Birthday Sunday with family. Next Sunday. Is it your birthday, Ida? You didn't grow up. Let me make sure these are on here before I go moving them. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of... Four walls and a roof as always. That doesn't sound good. I wanted to know if it was Ida's birthday, because then we're going to have two family members have birthdays this week. On the 31st, that's my, no, 30th. 30th? 30th is my sister-in-law's. Well, see, everybody's coming up this week. All right, let's get on here. Let's get this straight on here. I'm telling you the... Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go with that. Thank God it's not that crooked. See, that's why I use... Sometimes on wood, it adheres, and then other times, it's like you can move it all around. Now, this one sucked, so it's stuck on there, and we're just going to have to go with it. I'm hoping it's not too... It might be off a little bit, but I'm looking at the lines first, so we're going to see. If need be, I can always rearrange it, but I don't think it's going to be off that much. That's why I always use parchment paper to line it up, but I was like, no, I'll get this, and look what happened. So let's just... And these lines on here, they're supposed to be straight, but I don't know, they don't... Every time I put a thing on, they're never straight. So they just confuse me. I wish they'd just make it plain. Pull this off slowly. Put this over here. Let me see first. Oh, that's pretty straight. We're good, we're good. Oh, isn't it cute? Oh, I never did put the white in the sky. Should I put some white in the sky? What do you guys think? Because I could do it like in between, like, you know, here. Aww. You think I should put a little white in, or should I just leave it? Am I going overboard or not? Aw, thank you, Penny. You guys are awesome. Leave it like it is? Alright, we'll leave it like it is. I think it's a cute little sign now. I mean, that makes it perfect. Pull it, now look, I'm not an artist, but if I put a little sun in there, then it's going to be like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to leave it as is because I don't want to mess it up. Because if I would put the sun in, I would have done it before this, but the top edge is rough. And we have Lois Del Rosa home. Alexa, computer, stop. Lois Del Rosa. 24, 22. Alright, that'll be the last one for tonight because we won't be on here for another 10 minutes. Oh, Penny, you're so nice with all the things that you say. Thank you, Lisa. So all you guys are going in there. All the sprinkles and spreads are going to go in the other bucket. And then, I mean, this is the 24th. It's going to be the 25th tomorrow. So we don't have very many days left. And then we're going to do a drawing again. We're going to do drawing. I know I was late getting my last month's out. I try to get them out as quickly as possible. But, well, I was sick in the beginning of the month. So if you guys didn't see my new cup in the beginning, let's get straight. I put the little, this was Ross's suggestion, I put the little QR code. So, isn't that cute? Look at those colors in there. Isn't they beautiful? I really like that. But the QR code is a cool thing to put on a cup because, you have something with you at all times and bam, somebody asks you about something or whatever, you're talking, oh, I don't have a pen on, got the phone, they can just click you and they can go right to your page. Don't get pissed off at Facebook. You'd be out here all day. Almost time for the kids to go back to school. That's right. When does yours start, Tracy? Because I know yours ended way sooner than ours did. Oh, it's a gift. Having a good night? I'm having a good night. Alright, guys. Well, this is our cute little sign for tonight. I think it's kind of cute. I like it. And the bears kind of look, I mean, you could have done them brown. You could have done them black. You could do them any color you want. It'd be cute to put the kids' names on them and the mama bear. The 18th of August. Oh, is it when your kids go back? You think the 16th. Well, that's just around the corner, too. Have a great night, Rhonda. Yes, I'm going to get off of here, too. I think I kept you guys long enough painting. But that's our cute little project for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go find me something to do for tomorrow for Christmas. We'll see what happens there. So remember, 4 o'clock in the morning it starts. I'm not sure who's going to be on at 4 o'clock in the morning, but Vicky will be. Vicky's going to be our kickoff of the, I'm going to say 22 hours. She was trying to hope for 24 hours, but 22 hours. So, we'll see. Hey Angie, how are you? So we shall see how this goes tomorrow. I think it's going to go awesome. It's going to be fun to see all the crafters doing Christmas stuff. So make sure you guys come join. And if you want to know her page name, her group page name is Victoria Clark's Crafting Group? Crafting Friends. Now I said it in the beginning. Now why am I drawing a blank? Victoria Clark's Crafting Friends. See, all these words. So I gotta find me something good to do and, create. I will be on at 9 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be a half hour different, so this is all Eastern time. So I'm going to be on at 9 o'clock, but it is going on all day, so you can possibly find some new crafters to watch. Don't leave me, don't leave me. Hey there, Mike, how are you? Don't leave me, don't leave me. Come back and see me. But no, there's always tons of crafters watch. And again, these groups are kind of cool to join. Because sometimes when you go to look for lives or things like that, or you watch replays, you're kind of end up watching the same people over and over. If you go to these groups like Victoria Clark's Crafting Friends, where she hosts events, you can go back and watch crafters upon, because they're all in the group, so you can just keep scrolling and seeing people. So it's kind of neat. That way, oh, I don't like her. All right, well, she's cool. Let me see what she's doing. Alright, no, I don't like that craft. I mean, not judging the person, just like you're not interested or whatever. Everybody to each their own. So, thank you, Penny. No, don't ever leave me, Rebecca. Don't leave me. I'm doing too, Mike. I'm doing. So, yeah, but it gives you an opportunity, like, especially at night, too. If you have insomnia and you're, like, bored, it's like, just get on there and scroll, and you can go down and look and see crafters from 3 months ago, and it's like, oh, or if you're need an inspiration to do something, you can go down and start looking at different things, and you know, people post crafts on there and things like that. There's lots of groups that you are. Aww, thank you, Lois. You're so sweet. No, don't leave me. No, I'm just kidding. We're a lot. All of us are crafters. A lot of us are like really, really good friends. So it's not. I was just joking around with you. I mean, if you go watch somebody else, and I'm not gonna be upset. Good Lord. Oh, I was watching so and so tonight. Well, that's fine. You don't have to come watch me every night. I'm just teasing with you guys. Oh, see, and that's what it is. That's why I like to be on here too, just to talk with you guys too. And of course, that's why it takes me 2 hours to do a project. But I'm okay with that, and it's okay if you have to leave and you come back. Or, I mean, I've had many people come on here, and it's like, you know, they go take a shower, or they go do this, or they have to take care of the kids, and then they come back on an hour later, and I'm still sitting here doing the same thing. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Like I said, I run my mouth way too much, But anyway, guys, I want you to know, I want you to have a great Monday. Penny, I enjoyed talking with you too. And your shirts are going out tomorrow. They are sitting there waiting for you to be picked up. Just to let you know. Aw, say I put you to sleep. You go nighty, night, night. Oh, you guys are awesome. And like I said, I wanted to like get to know everybody. I don't know, I just kind of just want to get to know everybody and talk with everybody and all that good stuff. Cutimus. So I do want to hold it up just for people that watch replays. I'm not trying to bore you guys showing the same sign, but I like to hold this up at the end. That way someone that is like just watching the replay, they can scroll to the end if they just want to see the end, because you know sometimes they don't like all the chit chat and talking. So I just want to hold it up to show you guys one last time. This is our sign we made tonight. And on that note, I want you guys to have a great week. And remember, thoughts become things and things become treasures. And you guys have a great night. And I love y'all. See you tomorrow.